Join me as I dive into the world of secret book-to-movie adaptations and see if I can guess which ones made the cut without any hints. Book-to-movie adaptations are a dime a dozen these days, but did you know that there are some that flew completely under the radar? Today, we're going to talk about the secret or lesser-known book-to-movie adaptations that surprised audiences and completely redefined the way we think about storytelling. When it comes to book-to-movie adaptations, people often tend to fall into one of two camps: either they're absolutely amazing or they're complete disasters. But the truth is, there's a lot of nuance in between. There are adaptations that get it just right, that find a way to bring the spirit of the book to life without being too faithful or too loose. And then there are those that completely surprise us, that take the source material in unexpected directions and create something entirely new. I think part of the reason we tend to have such strong opinions about adaptations is because we're so invested in the original story. We fell in love with the characters, the world, the themes, and when that gets translated to the big screen, it can be a really emotional experience. But what if I told you that some of the most surprising adaptations are the ones that don't necessarily follow the book to the letter? What if I told you that sometimes, it's the changes that make all the difference? Sometimes, it's the unexpected twists and turns that make an adaptation truly stand out. Take, for instance, the movie adaptation of The Shawshank Redemption. On the surface, it seems like a pretty straightforward adaptation of Stephen King's novella, but the truth is, the movie adds a whole new layer of depth and emotion to the story. It takes the core themes of hope and redemption and expands on them in ways that are both surprising and moving. Let's talk about some specific adaptations that surprised fans, either due to their faithfulness to the source material or unexpected changes that enhance the story. One of my personal favorites is the movie adaptation of The Princess Bride. Now, I know what you're thinking: isn't this just a classic, beloved adaptation that everyone knows and loves? But hear me out. What's really surprising about this adaptation is how it takes the original book's wry humor and satire and amplifies it, making the movie a hilarious and charming ride. Another adaptation that really stands out is the movie version of Fight Club. On the surface, it seems like a pretty faithful adaptation of Chuck Palahniuk's novel, but the truth is, the movie adds a whole new level of complexity and depth to the story. It takes the themes of toxic masculinity and rebellion and amplifies them, creating a movie that's both thought-provoking and visceral. But what about the most shocking adaptation that completely transformed a beloved book? For me, that's got to be the movie adaptation of The Lovely Bones. The original book is a haunting and beautiful novel that explores the aftermath of a young girl's murder, but the movie takes that idea and runs with it, creating a surreal and dreamlike world that's both stunning and unsettling. What's really surprising about this adaptation is how it takes the core themes of grief and trauma and amplifies them, creating a movie that's both moving and thought-provoking. It's a true masterpiece of storytelling, and one that completely redefined the way we think about book-to-movie adaptations. So, what did we learn from our journey into the world of secret book-to-movie adaptations? For me, it's all about the power of storytelling and the incredible ways that adaptations can surprise and delight us. Whether it's through faithfulness to the source material or unexpected changes that enhance the story, the best adaptations are the ones that find a way to bring the spirit of the book to life in new and exciting ways. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I'd love to hear from you. What are some of your favorite book adaptations, and what do you think makes them so special? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to check out our other video on the top 10 book-to-movie adaptations of all time.